the super rig off in this goddamn bitch. I'll try to do some damn sound effects. Can't even do no sound effects on here, Brisk, man.
I'm trying to see where the live is. This a members live or a regular live? Because I can't see it on YouTube.
Get the hell out of here.
No, I'm just okay. Hold on, it just popped up. Hold on, I just got an alert.
Oh, I was about to say, dog. I don't even.
Yeah,
I probably was gonna burn down my YouTube account on some real stuff, dog. I was really going on it. All right.
yeah, it's working
So,
now.
so this is what we gonna do. Okay. Hello. This is what we gonna do. Okay. We gonna do it the bootleg way, from back in the day kind of way, where I'm gonna just flip my screen and we go watch the interview stuff and or listen to it. My should I say, and then we gonna do our commentary like that, okay?
Bet.
That's how we gonna do this shit, all right? I just gotta plug in this damn phone.
Oh yeah, I do need to plug my phone in and shit.
Yeah, for real. First, it's my about this Friendsgiving that they got going on up in this time.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah. And this what she cooked. He claimed she cooked this ham, but she really just started out. And then she made this. And then my cookies are somewhere.
Oh, was that some green bean casserole I seen over there?
Hell no, them just green beans. Ain't no casserole to be found. They don't know how to make no damn casserole. I say that. Anyway, all right, y'all. Teresa, this is ghetto as hell, okay, y'all. But this is just how we gonna have to do it. Okay. We go struggle.
He said,
So this what we gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna share the screen. I'm gonna show the screen. I'm gonna flip the screen and so we can see the video. So all us can watch and listen to the video all together. Okay. So this how we gonna do it. Like this. We go we gonna watch like that. Okay. And you right, it don't get no ghettoer than this. But if this not Max Struggle, I don't know what is. I really don't. All right, y'all. Here we go. So take 1,453 for trying to get this goddamn talk about motherfucking what's that dude name? Brian McKnight. Okay. So we go skip. We already seen the first half. Let's see. Make sure I get this volume up high enough. I'm gonna take these out.
It is the truth.
Can you hear that?
He told his truth or his
right.
story.
Can y'all in the chat hear this?
Punishment? And just look at his body language. His body language is quite telling. And this is why I say I think Brian McKnight not talking probably would have done better for his career versus coming to.
Could y'all hear that? Or is it do it sound is it messed up? Let me know. Let me know. I just need one person.
They say yeah. They
okay.
say yeah. They can hear
all right.
you.
All right. Bet. All right. Here we go.
Social media or even doing any sort of interview because I don't feel like this interview did him any justice.
They waited because he didn't have insurance. Mm-hmm. They waited 4 months to let us know. After they found out that he was actually, they waited 4 months. So he could have, according to all statistics, 91% of colon cancer diagnosis that are caught early are curable. Right.
And this is something that we talked about before in the last video. It feels like he's continuously trying to. First of all, I can't even imagine a mother losing a child. You know, I lost my sister, so I can't even.
So he said what now?
To all statistics. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So he said he didn't have to die and stuff. All right. And I think Kempire said it was on along the lines of I don't know what he said, but we go back to this video.
Weird, dark things that he says.
From the time he got diagnosed to the time we found out, because they didn't tell us. I had to find out from somebody else. Right. Then I heard from them. So you were you the last? You were the last to find out. Wow. So once we found out, we sprung into action. What can we do? Can we get the scans? Can we do this? Can we do that? And by this time, it was stage 4. That's crazy. Stage 4. So you lied on me. Right. You don't come to me. In my opinion, they martyred him so they could keep this going. That's deep. That's really deep. That's what I truly believe. Yeah.
All right. So
he said they martyred him.
He said they murdered him.
Martyred. That's a wild statement to say for him to say that.
No, he said murdered. M-U.
Did he say murder? Or I thought he said martyred.
No, he said murdered.
You sure? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said murdered.
Wow.
Now, if I don't know if they gonna play it in the thing, but the same video he went clicking his heels, he played the video and he won. He claimed he won a lawsuit. I don't know what type of proof we can get, but he did play the voicemail where the mama was like, "Yeah, don't call here no more. He don't need your help. He don't need nothing." Da 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 da. Rat-a-tat-a-tat, right? And we can, and if we going by what has been given out, okay, if his line of events are true, because I've known some people that's been hella petty to spite themselves all the way to the max. I done seen it before, like where people be like, "I don't need their help." I got a cousin going through this right now. I'm talking about he don't hate them, but he really does not like his parents, and one of them tried to give him a piece of property, and he was like, "I don't want that damn house. I don't fuck that." And I was like,
"Wait a minute, bro.
We got it. We had a conversation about it, and you know me. You know how I be. I'm like, dude, XYZ, and but he don't care, and he won't take it because his biggest thing is they go around and be like, yeah, look what we did for you. When he was younger, they didn't really do too much and shit. So he don't want them to be able to say nothing. He want them to take, you ain't did nothing for me all the way to the end. He ain't because he feel like they gonna throw it in his face. I'm like, but they throwing money in your face, bro. They owe you. Like they owe you. Like this is old. It don't matter what who care. They go tell everybody, look what I did. But it's in his heart. He won't take. He not gonna take it at all. And it's been like 7 years. Like ain't no changing it. He don't care. It piss him off. Now they go out, and this what made me understand, because now they go out and be like, yeah, we tried to help him, but he didn't want no help, and that piss him off. So I don't know. That don't sound like it don't happen. And so what do you feel about him and his son's relationship or the previous kids? Because let's get everybody caught up. He had, I believe, 3 kids with his original wife. And she didn't work out with the original wife. He went and got with the Asian chick. She already had like 2 kids or something alone, and then they had 1. And he gave the new one the junior. He took the junior from the original one,
which is wild.
And he disowned all the previous kids. They didn't exist to him. They did come out saying, like, I guess they were saying he wasn't there for them or didn't help them out with something, and his rebuttal was, I did help them out, then at a certain point I ain't want to help them out no more, and then blah 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 blah.
So was the kids mad at him because he moved on? Because he was kind of insinuating that in that interview, talking about how his dad left and he didn't understand like why they still be tripping off of it or something like that. He said
they actually posted. Let's see if I can find it. They did post McKnight kids post, because they did post some certain stuff, and this the bad thing about these type of stories, right? Who you really go, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is helping somebody out to one person might be like, he didn't do shit to this person, right? Or who knows when it comes to family stuff, man. I have a point of view of this that a lot of people are not.
not gonna agree with, because Briss, what type of son have I told you I've been to my parents?
You said you've been spoiled. You said you was talking about spoiled.
But to my mom specifically.
Yeah, I thought you said spoiled.
Spoiled nigga. I was a brat. Like, I was not good.
Yeah.
Not a good child at all. I was not a good kid. In my teenage years, I ain't do nothing they told me to do. I did whatever the fuck I wanted to do. And I knew they worked too much to do anything to me. I took full advantage of that. And I remember asking my mom one time, like, why you just didn't have no abortion? Because I don't do what you say. So, for real, I'm dead serious. I'm not playing. Because I would have. I knew. I told you, narcissism is narcissism is narcissism. I was like, I would take me out immediately. So I am of the stance that people look at children as a blessing. I don't. I don't believe that at all. They just some they come out. And kids can be pieces of shit. So with that being said, because I was a piece of shit child, I'm telling y'all I was. I can tell you, my wife will tell you, my sisters, brother, everybody will tell you this. I'm just funny. That's the only difference. So when he say this stuff about his kids and stuff, I was spoiled. I just felt certain stuff that other people would be like, yo, why was you even thinking like that? I was like, bitch, because I'm me. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, so I don't automatically feel like he just in the wrong. What if they were piece of shit children? A lot of people don't know piece of shit kids. And a lot of people give people too much bail to children because they are children. To me, they just mini adults. That's all. They just smaller adults and the most manipulative motherfuckers on this earth. Once again, we only going by what they coming with though. You know what I'm saying? So I can't 100% say. I can say what he doing. How he doing it is fucked fucked up, because the whole when he said
But he basically said that God took your son because he was being a bad son.
Nah, I don't think he said that. That's what dude alluded to him saying. I was talking about what he said that was fucked up to me was at the end when he was like, when he said, what did he say? He ain't have to die. And let me pull it back up because he said something and he added it. He said, when he said that, I think that they didn't let me help him so that they can just keep this shit going on and on.
Yeah.
That is narcissism right there. That's insane. For it, and the reason it's insane is, and people ain't gonna want to hear this shit. It's insane because to a normal person, to a your brain work person, like, and not even brain work, because everybody brain work, to the average person, nobody could think of I need help. What do you? I'm on a live. Need help with what? Not on a live. Because the computer crashed. I'm on the phone. I don't know how to get the one switch on the TV. What you mean the one switch? I don't know. I don't know how to make it go on the TV. What, the old one? Yeah. Wait, one of them says 1 and one of them says 2. Get the 2. There's 2 down there. Well, them 2 ain't connected. They batteries dead. Go get the one. Go get the 2. The second one is upstairs. Where? What you trying to play? 1, 2 switch or something? You got to re-download it. What? But just go on top of our bed, on top of the when you go in where like on the side of the shelf of the bed on top is the switch up there. Put it in the thing? Yeah. Okay. But then you gonna have to re-download it. Okay. Oh, but it's only them 2, unless Junior gonna have to give you his Joy-Cons. So y'all can have 4. Them don't work with the switch. They might work. See if they work. I don't know. Okay. My bad, y'all. A lot of people couldn't fathom. A lot of people don't really have true hatred in their heart for somebody. And when the mom called, and I'm hitting y'all up from 2 different perspectives. The average person would feel like, yo, it would make no sense for the mom not to want no help from him or whatever. And it's just playing devil's advocate because my family is, I can tell y'all some stories. So what Brian is saying is, I think that they didn't let me help them so that they could have this going on. I look like the bad guy, right? Which sound crazy. It sound like, why would his mama the mama let the son die, and why would the son want to die over that stuff? But let's flip it. What if they hate Brian so much for good reason? What if he done gave them good reason to where the son was like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker back the worst way ever, since I'm going down this bitch any damn way. Cause all the shit do is kind of prolong, certain stuff. It say survival rate is pretty high, but what if the son was like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker back? And the mama was like, hey, what you gonna do? It's like, I'm gonna go out, I don't need that motherfucker. God damn it, you messing up my mind frame. Just pull them off. They magnetic. Jeez Louise. Ask Junior any switch related questions. See, you see me even as a father, I ain't not good. If my daughter grows up and be like, yeah, I'm putting you in the home, I'm gonna be like, I deserve it. I won't even trip any goddamn way. But Brian's I believe both of them, both sides of the family hate each other that much. I really do. Not to
Man,
say that
that's
they
next level.
did it, but not to saying that's what they did, but I could see it because they really don't like him, and he really don't. And they got a reason not to like Brian because he disowned them and all that stuff. We don't know if they did some fuckery to him for him not to like them, but however it go, I done seen people spite themselves because they know that the other person gonna have to live with some fucked up shit forever, and certain shit you can't fix. This the only reason I don't think they did that. And this is why when he said, oh, they just doing this shit to keep it going, is bullshit to me, because they know he don't give a fuck to the max level. And when you know a person don't give a fuck, because I'm one of them people, it's certain shit that is not going to affect me at all that would affect somebody else, that I would go straight to sleep at night. I'm like, oh, yeah, they did what? Oh, they did? Oh, okay, that's fine. I could do it. I have it's certain stories, people I won't tell y'all because y'all just wouldn't. It'd be last level for you. Certain shit I won't say. So I don't think they did that because I don't think that they would think it would affect him at all. I think he didn't love them at all. And I believe you can cut off love for someone. Like, I done it. Like, you cannot, whether it's blood related
for your kids though.
What I be telling you?
Damn.
How many abortions I done had, bro?
Shit, I don't know. How many you said? 3.
And guess what? I know they doing better where they at. Because they would have been fucked up down here. Super fucked up. Because I did not have the capacity for more. I did not have the capacity.
But they ain't make it. The ones that's here though, like,
I mean, they spoiled in the motherfucking shit, but
that's what I'm saying.
Let my kids do some fucked up shit. It's anybody. Let me wake up one day and it's a knife to my neck. One of my kids did. Let the IRS come to my house one day and tell me about all of the shit they done found them. One of my kids did. They turned in the paperwork. You don't exist to me anymore because you ain't nothing but a person. Matter of fact, Briss, I know I'm a piece of shit. A piece of shit is floating in their body somewhere and shit. It just ain't manifested yet. If I know I'm fucked up, they could do some fucked up shit. I would cut myself off, Briss. People put too much. I don't know. I understand, but that's why people be having fucked up relationship with their parents and they don't know how to cut them off. Ain't nobody gonna pimp me, or ain't nobody gonna do me dirty. Period. Parents, grandparents, kids, wife, nobody go do me fucked up. I will cut you off forever. That blood thicker than water. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You a human, I'm a human. That's how I look at it. A lot of people looking at him like, oh, that's fucked up. We don't know what the kids did. He do sound bad though. He does sound bad. I'm not saying it don't sound bad, but it's got to be a line in the sand that people got to make with their kids. They done for doing that shit online. You know what I'm saying? That's some dumb online shit. But it's nothing. Everything can't be forgiven and we cool. That's not how it just don't work like that. Some stuff can be. Some stuff can be moved, but we all got different tolerance zones. I got a for the bullshit me. I got a very, very small tolerance zone, especially if I think you're doing that shit on purpose. It's one because now it's like you think I'm stupid.
I got you on that.
You think I'm stupid. Maybe they made him think, and my pops is too. My pops like that too. You cross my pops the wrong way, he won't fuck blood, kids, child, nothing. My pops told me one time, yo, you fuck with my life, nigga, I will kill you. And he told me just like this, like how my face look. And my
Yeah.
daddy spoiled the fuck out of me, but I was being a spoiled brat one day, and he looked me dead in my eyes and let me know, nigga, I will take you the fuck about this bitch dead serious because you acting like a bitch right now. Yeah, it was a wrap. I learned my lesson and shit. So I don't I think people put too much stock into that whole that's your child type shit. And that children is blessings and all that shit. They ain't say that shit about Damien. Damien, when he was born in the Omen, that motherfucker was the opposite of a blessing. What about the Menendez boys? Was they a blessing to their
Niggas was
parents?
tripping. Niggas was tripping.
People just automatically do that because I believe that the system want us to keep procreating so it'd be more slaves in this bitch. But no, that will get you fucked up. There's a lot of people who can't cut family off and they depressed like a motherfucker. And I'm not one of them people. I will cut you the fuck off. And somebody could call me, oh, you know Nana died. Like, well, did somebody stab her? Was it 15 times or more? Great. Thanks. This is the best news I've ever heard in my life.
Because I've been a victim of not being able to cut a family off because of who it was and shit. And yeah, that
I
shit could fuck you up.
I done cut family off that had terminal disease, all sorts of shit.
He got the straight face. That's what makes it even funnier. Just looking dead serious.
Because if I do some fucked up shit and somebody cut me off, it's people that's done cut me off that needed to cut me off. Like they did the best thing. I don't ever expect to talk to them again. And if I ended up dead, I know they gonna celebrate. And from hell, I look up like, man, they deserve that party because I was fucked up. I was very fucked up. And I think a lot of people don't. I don't know how he doing the shit is fucked up, and it sound bad to public. That's why you don't go out to public, and that's where the narcissism come in, right? To me,
Yeah.
that's where the narcissism come in. Because if it was about he trying to make people pay publicly, running around and doing the kick shit, like doing that kick jump shit, that was some bullshit. I'm not saying he not a narcissist. I'm not saying he a good person. I'm not saying he doing the right thing in relation to everybody morals, but it is a such thing as doing the right thing for yourself, and everybody else go think you fucked up for it. I do believe that. A lot of people think karma work like this. They did their child dirty. Let's go come back on them. What if their child was a piece of shit to them for real though? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody, it ain't the same. Everybody want to put blanket statements on everything. Once again, I'm not saying he right for this shit. He definitely a narcissist by publicly coming out with this shit, going on some damn Anton Daniels type shit, 100%. That being said, two things can always be true. And when it comes to people hating another person, I can't fault people for why they hate them or who they hate. Blood related, nana, children, or anything. If you got a reason, you got a reason. I know somebody right now need to cut their motherfucking mama off, and they call me. We'll talk and have like heart to hearts, and I'm like, man, you need to say fuck that motherfucker. We related, so I can say that shit. And I'm like, you need to say fuck that motherfucker. We all say that to this person. Everybody in the family say this, but they just can't, and they know they can't, and it's very sad because they try to always impress them to make them like react, thinking that they can make them, for lack of a better word, love them and shit.
Yeah.
And it ain't nothing they can do. But they keep trying. We are grown. And I'm like, you need to, and it stresses them out. And then that person will come in their life, ask them for favors and shit, and they'll do it for them. Won't thank them, nothing. And then flip back, yeah, that shit wasn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess you helped me out. Fucked up shit like that. That needs to be cut off. If I ever help somebody out and they act like my helping them wasn't good enough for that time period, never again. ever again.
Yeah.
I'm talking about ever again. And you probably gonna be on my fuck you for life list, be honest with you. So maybe one of his kids, he asked for a car and he was like, yeah, I got you that 86 Monte Carlo and shit. What's a yeah, the engine broke, ran out. I need a Benz like you got. Maybe. He was like, fuck that shit. When the last time did you write One Last Cry, motherfucker? You did not. Who the fuck said you deserve a Benz? Maybe now is that fuck you forever shit? No, not for me. That's not fuck you. I'll be like, damn, I can't get you a Benz, but I will get you a 87 Monte Carlo and see if that, since the 86 didn't work, we go up another year. They got fuel injection on that version. But everybody got a different level of I'm not fucking with you no more. And you can't I can't judge nobody just because they got a slimmer or a level I'm not gonna fuck with you no more than somebody else got, in my opinion.
I mean, you making sense right there because you never know what the fuck somebody did.
And you go look bad.
Because I done seen some family do some crazy shit to family. They parents, they cousins. So you right. But yeah, just the optics of all this shit just look fucked up.
It's always gonna look bad. And I'm gonna be honest. You ain't Junior no more. This motherfucker over here is the new
nigga, that's next level, nigga.
That is, and I'm sorry, in Eddie Murphy Raw, when Eddie called his daddy in the club and he was like, he got beat up by old buddy and he called his daddy, he's like, what you do, Eddie? He's like, I ain't do nothing. He was like, nothing from nothing, leave nothing. You gotta do something. Motherfucker punch you in the mouth. You did something, Eddie. What the fuck did you do? Ain't nobody just taking Junior away for no reason. It's gotta be something. It might not be a reason that everybody else agree with. It might not be at all. It might be some varied, but everybody got a different level. A lot of people thinking, I know a lot of people saying, oh, he just hate his black kids and he just love his Asian mixed kids, whatever the fuck, which is only one, which I can see. I can see why people coming with that and shit. Maybe the kids is like, oh, you fucking race trader, bitch ass nigga. You just flipped out on your race, you hoe. And he might have been like, hold on, bitch. You don't tell me I done flipped out on my race, goddamn bitch. She's still a minority. She got to put other on the application. And maybe that was, and do I think that's enough to say cut somebody off? No, I don't think that is. But maybe Brian McKnight do think that's cut off. You calling me a race trader or something like that. Maybe they called Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar did a personal call. Yeah, my kids told your kids told me to call you, brother, to try to save you and shit from your snow bunnyism, man. And Brian McKnight was like, she ain't white, she Asian. She was like, oh, I think. Oh, okay, that ain't too bad. All right, your kids kind of fucked up, bro. They put you on. They said I thought you was with a white woman. And maybe that he fucked up his relationship with Dr. Umar and shit. Maybe that's what made him say fuck his kids and shit. All right, here's some more of the video and stuff. And then we'll look in the comments and shit that I'm truly 100% no disagree with me on a fundamental base level.
Where I was going. She came, I was a sophomore, she was a freshman. We kind of started dating the next year she was pregnant. This is back when Shane was a real thing. I know, yeah, I get it. She's back home, she tells me she's pregnant. And she's going to get a divorce. Because I'm like, yeah, we should probably do that. You're 18, I'm 20. Why would we? I'm just about to start this whole thing. Maybe this is the route we need to go. So she agrees. But I'm like, dodge the bullet. I'm going out to sign my DA in California. When I leave there and get back to Huntsville, that's what she tells me that actually I didn't have an abortion. So now I'm like, I gotta tell my mom. My mother, who played the piano and was singing in the choir every week, on the Seventh Day Adventist Church, if your kid has a baby out of wedlock, you no longer can hold any church office. You can't sing up in front. You can't do it. You are held responsible for whatever kids do. I honored my mother, and I tried to do the right thing with a woman that I hadn't even known a year yet. We got married in September, baby in November. We had sort of an agreement. You handle this part. I'm not changing diapers. I'm 20 years old. This was not what I expected to do.
I always hate these conversations when men make it seem as if it's the woman's fault, as if you both didn't lay down the DMV protection.
Now,
so was he when he was just talking about that? Was he talking about his first wife, where he got his multiple kids with?
That was the one in the picture that they showed. Now, I believe the LGBTQ community call us breeders. I believe that's they slang for it. So him as a non-breeder, you see how you start off. I hate when men say that. Once again, I done told you this, Briss. Once you have discharged in a woman, it's 100% up to her. However, if his story is correct, she did make a verbal agreement to assassinate the specimen, and she backtracked on that agreement, and he's just like, well, this, and then he listened to his he went through with his mama had to say and all that stuff. If he didn't want it, this why I be saying, forcing children into this world, they get treated fucked up if one of the people don't want it. And to
Yeah.
me, that's
So I missed that part. So he did. So he said that part. So he said that she was supposed to go through with the unaliving, but she didn't. And then that's when he said he was like, "Nah, fuck that. I ain't gonna be changing no diapers or nothing, but I'll take care of it."
basically, and I don't even think he said
Hmm.
take care of, because that's a part of taking care of. I think that motherfucker was just like, I'm gonna be there. He said he got married, whatever. So this is my whole thing. This is why I think that, to me, that's cruel, in my opinion. I don't know what he told her beforehand, but in my opinion, it is cruel if you know the other motherfucker is, you already see they a dastardly motherfucker, and you go expose this um future life to another person that's gonna make them feel like a piece of shit, and they always gonna feel like that half of them is missing no matter what. Because I know people that got adopted and they have great parents and still be like, why they give me away though? Like, I really want to know. That's a hole in their heart that's never gonna get filled. That's fucked up to me.
And old girl could have thought that the baby was gonna change him and shit.
She could have thought that. She could. I ain't go front. I'm not mad at her because she heard one last cry before he went to California and shit. She knew that shit was gonna be a hit. She was like, no, fuck that shit. She pulled her good old NBA player. I'm not mad at her for chasing the bag. I'm really not. In my opinion, ain't nobody bad in this, because let's say she didn't chase the bag. Maybe she didn't not get the abortion just to trap him and shit. Maybe she had a change heart and they played her. She might have won. They did the sonogram, and by that time Heartbeat was
She
there
heard the
and she was
heartbeat
like,
and shit.
I
Yeah.
could. Maybe she was like, I couldn't do it. Maybe. Well, she could be a Drea type motherfucker that is definitely dropping bag babies around this bitch. She could be Cardi B, dropping definite revenge babies around this bitch. Or maybe she just had a change of heart. With that being said, from the way he acts, it is, and I need you to see something, okay? I need you to see something. If this don't let you know what it really was, any motherfucker that wear red, that wore these type of glasses, this is devil glasses, nigga. This is Satan, nigga. This is letting you know, this nigga had a S curl, nigga, with these type of glasses on. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? This is untrustworthy motherfucker. That nigga is scabby, nigga. Yeah, that is scoundrel shit. Go wear some goddamn fucking Devil Rails Parter shades with an S curl, nigga.
The
Nah.
red glasses is wild.
And I done know some people that thought babies was gonna change somebody, men and women. I don't know niggas done tried to trap a woman with a baby, thought the baby was gonna slow her down. She was like, no, I'm still gonna be hoeing. I don't know what you thought, but this baby ain't. And later on they might have a change of heart. But it just sounds like that shit says, I was never in love with my ex-wife. Our sons weren't made from love. That's what it say on there. Do you know how many children aren't made from love?
Damn.
Do you know how many one night stand children they are?
Damn, bro. I ain't think about that part.
That's what I be trying to say. Don't nobody ever look at it from like a different perspective. People just want one perspective. I be seeing shit from everybody's perspective. I can understand. That's why I think that abortion should be available everywhere, because it's cruel. I done seen kids in a loveless house and one of the people hated that motherfucker. I done seen it. And I grew up with them, and that motherfucker fucked up on the inside.
Yeah, that's deep right there.
Fucked up. I'm talking about fucked up. Ain't nothing worse than seeing grown men cry about shit like that, bro. Grown.
Yeah, that is super fucked up because you know what I'm saying, niggas didn't have shit when we was younger, poor as fuck, but I always had love and shit. Like I always, I've never in my life like felt like I wasn't loved.
Bro, I'll never forget when I found out people had kids on purpose, bro. It blew my mind. I thought everybody was an accident. I was an accident baby. They didn't ever hide that fact from me. And it was a beautiful thing. I had 2 Christmases, 2 Thanksgiving, 2 everything growing up and shit. That shit was wonderful.
I was
But I
definitely
had
an
love
accident.
too.
Yeah, I was definitely an accident. You're not supposed to have a baby your senior year in high school. That's where I came about.
You not. So hearing it from this shit, people are like, oh, that's fucked up. Da, 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 da. That's reality. Half the motherfuckers in the world came from straight up accidents. A lot of motherfuckers is shotgun. A lot of people got married in real life. The shotgun might not been there physically, but some form of threat in some sort of way. It's a lot of relationships that should not be because we force people as a society and it make people bad. And people grow up in fucked up households where one motherfucker clearly doesn't like that motherfucker. Then you got, remember Boys in the Hood? Ice
Yeah,
Cube, mama, how
yeah.
she likes one of the sons, but since
Ricky, but
she
she hit.
hated the other dude, daddy, she treated dope boy like shit.
Damn, yeah.
People don't be taking none of that into account. Nothing. Next thing you know, look what happened. Motherfucking the football player, man, that bro had a natural hollow. Though boy, due to lack of love, had a juicy ass curl, bro, at the age of 15, 16, dog, in the streets. Jerry curled out.
Damn.
Then he also killed people and shit, which I don't think is big as an offense of the Jerry curl, but that also happened.
Damn. I mean, you make some good, very good points right here. Some shit I never thought about.
Bro, the people, because this whole people, it, people, we've been told what's supposed to be good, what's supposed to be bad, and how everybody's supposed to react to everything and never look at it from different angles and shit. And I hope people ain't watching this saying, oh shit, you saying he right for this. To me, ain't no right and wrong in how people feel about certain shit outside of being a Drake fan. And let me stop joking. I don't think it's right and wrong to nothing that somebody feels because we all got a different perspective. We got thoughts that a large amount of us are not gonna agree with. I don't think the person who say, "Oh, I'm gonna go shoot a school full of kids" is right. I don't agree with that. In their brain at the time when they do that shit, that's the rightest shit in their brain. That shit ain't nothing you can do to change their mind about it. We all got different shit that us as a group agree with, and then as a group is frowned upon. So with that situation, the school shooting shit, I'm 100% against that. Damn, that's fucked up. They shouldn't do that shit. But I can also be like, yo, something in their head happened where they feel like everybody need to go, and but a lot of everybody done had thoughts of doing some wild shit, but don't act it out because you calm down and shit. That motherfucker just didn't calm down, and they went and did that shit, and it's fucked up. I can't never and y'all know if you've been here for a long time, I just think shit happened the way it happened because it happened. You can't, everything is good or bad due to your perspective, especially if you're able to listen to yourself. A lot of people program to think what's good or bad. I'm not trying to say he good or bad. I'm saying shit looks very bad optically, and you should have kept that shit off the line. And that's where the narcissism come in. Cause shut the fuck up. That's one thing about Kim Power was right. You shouldn't have came out and said none of this shit. You should have shut the fuck up and let the shit blow over. Everybody think you an asshole anyway, and nobody's gonna really listen to his explanation of this shit. They not gonna get it. Anybody that defended, which I'm pretty sure people gonna count me as a defender, gonna be like, "Oh, you fucked up. People do this shit." I'm like, no, it's just situations and situations. Accidental babies. People get married to people they don't really want to be with. They don't. That's not. People ain't gonna have a connection with a kid where they didn't have one before the motherfucker came here. People think you just look at a baby and go get connect. No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Everybody ain't like that. Most motherfuckers, a lot of people got kids, didn't want them, didn't never plan on having kids. Y'all are looking at one right now. I told my kids no too. They go, you can go tell them. They well adjusted too. I was like, look, You guys are accident babies. I don't know what to tell you, but and one of them, they had to know because me and their mama only knew each other for like 2-3 months and shit. And she had a whole dude, and she knows about that whole story. She know it wasn't no real deal, Holyfield. She know it was a fuckery. But we both love her very much. She has not been, but I don't lie to children because when she hear the story one day, if we came to it with a lie about some shit, like, sound like what y'all told me that it don't make sense. I'm like, how so? This is the timelines don't match up. Y'all was in love. Okay, you got us. We just real horny for each other. We was at the top peak of our fineness, and one of them was in a relationship they didn't want to be in. I was a good escape for that, and here you are. All right, and that's reality. But some people don't look at it in a good way. And it is what it is. And then he went and made other kids with her. That's his fault. That was his fault. Going out making more children with her. Then, and that's where he lose credibility for me because you can't say I didn't love this person and I didn't want the child and then keep going making more children with them. Once you do that, that's where you lose me. I'm all cool with one accident, baby. But if you didn't want that first motherfucker and then you give them a brother or sister, now you are the devil to me.
They
You
had
are
3 kids, right?
I guess so, yeah. So
Yeah, that is wild.
That further puts him in the bad being because you can't come out and say this, but then you had 2 more kids for it and shit. Because the second 2, then nobody forced you to do that shit. You didn't have to do that shit. The getting married and all that shit, I understand that from the church level. But after he went and had them other 2, that means that either you was lying about not being in love with her, or you the dumbest motherfucker on earth.
Damn.
One of the 2, because you don't just keep putting babies in motherfuckers you don't love or you ain't trying to trap forever. It's only ladies. I'm about to tell y'all something. People only get y'all pregnant for 2 reasons. Either A, they really love you, want to build a beautiful. B, they want to trap you forever.
Or could it be C, accident?
No, I'm talking about continuous babies. You can't
Okay, I got you.
Ain't no accidentally continuously putting baby. If somebody put 3 in you, they don't want nobody else inside your body ever again. They are trying to make it. They trying to make your stomach as balled up papery as possible. So nobody else, and that leads us over to this offset shit. We gonna talk about this offset shit real quick. What's your curfew? What time you trying to get up? You got 30 minutes.
I ain't got to work.
You ain't got to work. Oh, okay, then cool.
Yeah, I ain't got to work at all.
Next thing we gonna talk about that leads us over to a person who admitted to trying to trap Cardi B. He said it. Once he said, I won, you my baby mama, that let us know.
Yeah, he did say that shit.
Was like, oh, this nigga tried to he successful. Well, he thought he successfully trapped Cardi, but what he failed to realize, and this is what's crazy about him, because if you know the background of Offset them, I don't think they grew up in a hood. I think they grew up like in Gwinnett County or something like that. Like it's burbs that got hood elements in it. I don't think.
Yeah.
Cardi B told you, nigga, that she took tricks from the club and would rob them. Okay? She said that, didn't blink an eye. She ain't like, oh, I regret that shit or nothing. She said, that's what the fuck I did. And y'all some hoes. If y'all think y'all go judge me over that shit, them niggas was tricks. Which, when she said that, I was like, them niggas was tricks. They kind of deserve getting robbed. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do believe that. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I've had experiences in my life that make me feel that way. Okay, you gotta have certain experiences where you be like, nigga was stupid in the motherfucker. Okay, so he calculated very incorrectly on how this whole breakup shit with Cardi was gonna go. He thought he was gonna trap her, and she was gonna be in love and never have another child after him. And she ran out and got one immediately. I'm talking about soon as the womb. It was like you go to a hotel and shit, and your room ain't ready, but they be like, you can go up anyway, and the cleaning lady's still in there. That's what the womb was like. Stefon, came to the room and the cleaning lady was still getting the placenta and shit. The rest of them was like, hold on, we still got some placenta. I'm gotta get out of here and shit. You can come in here. The sperm was waiting there, waiting for the goddamn the rest of the shit to get out the womb. The egg, the fallopian tubes in this bitch. You hot. That was a hot uterus this nigga nutted in.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's very accurate, nigga.
I'm talking about that ain't almost. I'm gonna be honest with you. The closeness in which he got her pregnant, that vagina might have been as hot as Drake's baby mama. Like that, because that was very close. That baby was a year old. With that being said, shout out to Cardi B for getting max revenge. That's get a revenge on the motherfucker. And that goes on to the story that where, and Britt said something earlier that made me understand, like, Offset probably did try to set this nigga up, and it looks like there's evidence because having a baby right after we had one, what? I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of mad at my wife right now just imagining her doing some crazy shit like that ever.
Nigga, that's last look. That I ain't gonna lie, nigga. That's another level that most dudes cannot handle.
Me and my wife was broke up for 10 years, and if she had one 10 years ago, I would have never forgave her for that. We would have never got back together if somebody had ever infiltrated the womb area. Ever. Can't have no baby, but you can't have a baby after me, and I loved you. No. Told y'all I'm fucked up. Very toxic and shit. I just want to put hands on nobody, but I am fucked up mentally. Let's go over here and check this shit out. So, Offset accused of trying to set up Stefon Diggs. IG model spills the receipts. This is according to Baller Alert.
Why did he not have her under NDA if he doing that shit?
Man, NDA don't mean a goddamn thing, so hood rat. Congratulations on the album. He replied thanks with a bunch of S's at the end. What the fuck is that? And then he said, where you at? And then he was like, op ass nigga, give drop or don't come back around. Oh, this was Stefon texting Offset? Cause this say congratulations on the album 5, then thanks. And then where you at, op ass nigga, give me the drop or don't come back around. Make sure I'm nowhere near now. Delete these texts. Finsta now send message, yo. Oh, wait. I guess that's between him and the chick. I'm not understanding.
Okay. I was about to say, nigga, if Stefon hit him up like that, that's why.
Yeah, I would be like, yeah, you might have to kill a motherfucker for some shit like me. Congratulations on my goddamn album, nigga. You gotta die, nigga. Fuck that shit. This shit right here say, Offset keep violating me, but stay in my phone asking me to help set up Stefon, please. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm not seeing this. I see op ass nigga give drop or don't come back around. Make sure I'm nowhere near. Oh, okay. So it seemed like she was kicking it with dude. Oh, so she was with old buddy, and he was like, drop the address or don't come back around no more. And she was like, make sure I'm nowhere near. Oh, okay. It looked like they skipped some shit.
Like if they was if they was trying to, like he was trying to do something, but she was like, make sure I'm not around if you pull this.
Yeah. So she was around Stefon, and he was like, drop the goddamn address, and she was like, make sure I'm not around. And he was like, now it looked like some shit missing from here and shit. And then she was like, delete these. These motherfuckers, I believe on Sunday, November 16th at 3:55, they explicitly gave very explicit plans of jumping or whooping that nigga ass or something, and they have deleted this in here so she wouldn't look as bad. That's what it looked like to me.
And what's Finsta? Is Finsta a message app?
Finsta is what celebrities have that that's their social medias that they have that don't nobody know is them, and that they talk to their real friends and shit on, like so that they can all be friends and shit with each other and shit, and they call them Friendsters and shit. Yeah, I totally believe that a setup was afoot there. I believe there's a ton of messages that were taken out of this. She said just enough, but guess what, ma'am? You you still look like you are a set-upper. You was down with the shit. Just because the shit didn't go through, you was 100%. Y'all kicked it after the fact and shit. I don't know what the fuck Offset did to change the shit, but that being said, bro, I can only imagine his mind state with his wife just dropping a baby a year after theirs while they were still married and shit. What he did was not right. He should not be trying to set up this Stefon guy. Okay? At all. All right? I'm not agreeing with that. At all. I would never be upset at the next nigga. But she did drop that Revenge Baby with an album. She dropped a Revenge Baby with a very fire album at that at the time and shit. So that was bad look though, Offset, bro. You looking like Brian McKnight out here, bro. You really fucking up. And why you keep messing with hoes? Why are the celebrities? Well, I know why they mess with hoes, but it's just sad that they keep like you seen the shit with Summer Walker.
Oh, with that pizza box shit?
No, when she got caught in the DMs of Rich the Kid talking and who got a whole girl like say my number in the Pizza Hut. Oh, that's what you talking about? Yeah.
The pizza Hut shit, yeah.
And then Rich the Kid, two of these niggas like London on the track, and somebody was like, "Yeah, I got something walking from my homeboy and shit." Like they was just setting out or some shit or whatever. And it's just like everybody just passed around the same motherfuckers over and over and over. And we done talked about this before. It's kind of like the popular kids at the top of school. Everybody just pass girls around and shit and da 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 da. I guess that's what it's like there, but it's just real sad, man. Why these folks just continuously stay in these weird ass circles and being ousted. And Offset ain't learned no goddamn lessons throughout this whole situation. You know how many times you remember that time that girl had posted in the house, in Cardi B house, a room of the kids.
I mean, that was pretty wild. Like I forgot about that. So
you know what? I forgot about that too.
A Revenge Baby is not too far out of the question.
You
pull up in somebody's crib like that.
She owed that nigga that baby. I'm sad it wasn't tripping.
yeah, that's pretty wild.
Yeah, bringing a motherfucker in the house is death sentence right there. Yeah, damn, I forgot all about that. Yeah, you owed all the crying on the toilet you been doing. Offset, you do, and you better be careful. You gonna go to jail. Offset go to jail, man.
Because I'm looking at this shit on TMZ now. They talking about how Offset was begging her for the location and shit. He was trying to get their location so he could pull up on a nigga.
That's what he was saying, and what we just looked. That was the whole give drop but don't come back around. He was telling her, bitch, you better give me the location of you with that nigga or I ain't gonna fuck with you no more. And that's why she said make sure I'm nowhere near. But it's shit missing from this, bro. It is definite shit. Like, you see how it went from where you at, op ass nigga? It didn't go from congratulations, yo, album fire, thanks, where you at, and she don't mention she with Stefon. She mentioned she was with Stefon somewhere in between October the 3rd to November the 16th.
It seemed like she tried to delete her messages to show to make it look like a certain way. And that's why she told him to delete his so that the whole shit wouldn't be there. But they're gonna find that shit.
And I don't understand why are people organizing crimes on social media that's owned by Mark Zuckerberg, who is best friends with Trump now. They can get ain't no message ever deleted.
Yes, this is true.
No, if this was 2009 or 13 or something when shit was still, I can understand selling dope over the iPhone like they used to rap about. Remember they used to rap about selling dope over the iPhone?
On my iPhone.
Didn't nobody know that all our shit was tracked. That's why goddamn Tyler Creator and shit was posting crazy ass shit. People didn't understand the shit to stay on the internet forever. Nobody really got it. Now we know everything stays on the internet forever. You going to jail, Offset. You
nigga, if they really investigate this shit, nigga, it's a good chance that nigga definitely going to jail, nigga. Especially fucking with an NFL asset.
And fucking hell yeah, they'll motherfucking it ain't gonna be no stops for they lawyers. And then on top of that, bro, Cardi B don't lose cases. Are you insane?
Yeah, she definitely do not lose cases, nigga.
She done said she felt unsafe, and the other week this make it make you understand why she said she felt unsafe and shit. Cause this nigga was plotting, ain't no telling he could have been with Cardi shit. What if all that shit was happening? He was with around Cardi. Well, cause he be kicking with other bras around her too.
He probably man. This is way worse than I really thought it was at the beginning of this conversation.
It really is. Like on some real shit. Like this is stupid. Like, and once again, if I had to remember that nigga had a woman in their house around their kids, shit.
Yeah, that's crazy, nigga. Yeah,
that is disrespectful. That's where you got to draw the line and shit.
Nigga,
like,
how you a millionaire and you bring a motherfucking chick to your fucking you and your wife house, nigga? That's crazy, bro.
Even if you ain't a millionaire,
yeah,
why are you bringing? And really, like you said, being a millionaire, it's so many other places you could have went. In the car, I know you got a big vehicle. What's the fuck is the point of having a Rolls Royce and shit that's got a whole back seat that flip down, that stretch out, and you taking that broad in the house?
Yeah, that's super disrespectful shit, nigga.
Yeah, no, you know what? I can't focus about it, bro.
Yeah.
And that's on either side, women, men, doing the shit at the house. And as somebody who has disrespected somebody's abode and shit, I feel very guilty.
He said abode, nigga.
Sneaking out past a child's room and they sleep and they can't wait till they did to get off work the next day is a horrible feeling once you finally sober up the next day. Be like, God damn, that shit, I need to beat it. I should be shot. So yeah, Offset, you fucked up, bro. Fucked up and go plot a damn death against a damn football started like to tongue kiss niggas in the ear and ride in two-seaters and jack off in front of other people.
Yeah, that's what the
NFL gonna protect his ass. If they letting his ass do that type of shit, hey, you gone, Offset. You done signed your death certificate. Next up, man. Did you see Juelz Santana, dog?
I heard you talking about it earlier, but I ain't see that shit. I know there's no way he said that, nigga. Oh my god, nigga.
I'm just going to press play.
G shit though, we gotta start teaching our kids though, just financial wealth and literacy and all that shit early, because by the time they get to 9th grade, they should be just learning how to start businesses and how to. But they don't really need to know how to read. Wait, stop. I ain't gonna say that. I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that in a way to be literate, because you're not supposed to be illiterate, but you can. What's more, reading or math? Math. Math. I think you could listen to a book on YouTube. You can still obtain the information. You don't have to know how to read.
Bro, that was a fucking stupid ass. That was a dumbass statement.
The person who popularized it, I believe, was Kanye West. He was the last person to popularize it, and you better
not reading.
He was just talking about what did he say? He was like, I just listen to audiobooks or something like that. He says nothing like that, but he was just talking about listening to audio as a replacement to reading. If you don't have the time.
I'm stuck in traffic 4 hours a day. I do listen to audiobooks and shit. But I do not think motherfuckers should not be reading, though. Motherfuckers definitely need to know how to read. Well, that's wild.
Guess what? We ain't got to worry about it no more, because Department of Education was dismantled. We did a deep dive on it on the other channel, and it's going to be a lot of illiterate children in the next 10, 15 years, and it's going to be very sad. A very sad state of affairs. And a very controllable United States of America as the way that they want it. So he kind of ahead of the curve, because to be honest, Juelz saying, and I ain't go front. I don't know what the fuck drugs this nigga was on. This nigga was on something. He might have been on some of that
that lean. That nigga was addicted to lean, right? Or still is, ain't he?
But they don't really need to learn.
Maybe that nigga was on lean when he said that.
Yeah, he was on something. But yeah, man. And unfortunately, dog, I gotta be honest. Know how to read for what, bro? Do you know at McDonald's the buttons got the picture of the food on there? Not the this they
I,
got the.
I used to hear that. I never knew if it was true or not though.
It's
I definitely
true.
used to hear that.
It is true.
Damn.
It is true. Now you still need to know what the tickets mean. You still need to know how to read, but they just want to try to get people in as quick as possible. But see, this is the problem in our community, because you it's two people that are very renowned illiterates that people always like to pull up. One is Robert Kelly. All right, Kelly. They bring up that nigga can barely read, and another one, Floyd Mayweather. Now I'm not sure as how real that is. Maybe he has learned to read since, but he didn't never really answer back that damn to that 50 Cent post about that nigga. He was like,
About the Harry Potter book. that nigga 50 so petty, bro. He like he like I bet that nigga can't read 2 pages of the Harry Potter book. God damn, bro.
this get 8th grade level. And nigga, the statistics on literacy, bro. Do you know the new statistics on it, bro?
On illiteracy? No, I don't.
Bro, our kids, these children are cooked, bro. Already. With how it is right now. That was with a Department of Education. When it is going, it's going to be very, very worse because this goes back. Now, we was latchkey kids in the 80s, right? We was latchkey kids. But eventually, for most of us, our parents was able to usually find one job and they didn't have to work 2, 3 jobs no more and they could be at the house. But the way shit going out is they are designing the economy for all people to work 2, 3 jobs. That's how it's gonna work. Nobody's gonna be able to survive off of one job. It's how they want it to be set up. They want everybody working. They want the kids dumb as hell so they can so they don't know history. We asked today about the New Deal. You know what the New Deal is, right?
With the Green New Deal? What's the New Deal?
No, the New Deal, they gave us Social Security, gave us unemployment, gave us Medicaid, Medicare, all of that shit. That was done by, I believe it was Roosevelt. Most people don't know what that is, and they don't want people to know what that is. If you go back and watch his speeches, all he talked about was making shit good for Americans. Was he talking about black people? Not really, but still though. And they set up all these programs to help everybody. GI Bill, all that shit came from the new motherfucking deal. They want everybody illiterate and not knowing history so they don't never feel like America was actually doing shit for people. People like Juelz Santana keeping people from reading, telling people this. And what's crazy is it don't matter that we heard that. It is children listening to that that's gonna hear it and be like, oh shit, I just need money and stuff. Da, 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 da. I just need to learn math. I don't need to know how to read. Because people don't read and they don't want us to know how to read. That's
But
why
then,
they make everybody busy.
but then he come in and say people should be. How you gonna learn? How you gonna run a business without knowing how to read though?
That's when they go point to Mayweather. People always point to that one outlier when they want to prove a point. So that's all they
Yeah.
gonna say. Everybody always point to that one outlier. That's just like with not going to college and shit. They'll be like, you know, Bill Gates dropped out of college. You know, Mark Zuckerberg dropped out of
Yeah.
college.
Yeah.
Everybody always point to that one and be like, you know, their parents was rich than a motherfucker. You know, they already had seed money already secured before they did that. But they don't never bring up that shit. So yeah, man, this is dangerous because a lot of people think that and they don't understand this next phase that we about to go into where reading is gonna be very and really to be honest, it's sad because even people that can read, they make it to where the people who can read don't have time to read. And so they get so much
That's
past
very true.
everybody. They get it past everybody, and they try to make the social media making us dumb. It's done fucked up our memory. I was watching Lovely T today, and she was just talking about how remember back when we was young, you remember all your friends' numbers. You know your house number. You knew everybody's number. I don't remember numbers no more. We depend on our phone. We slaves to our phone right now. If I lost my phone, I couldn't call my wife or my kids because I don't know their numbers. If I lost my phone and couldn't get to a computer or no technology, I could easily lose my family forever. And I'm not even joking. Because guess what? We don't use our brains anymore. We don't. Our phones do everything for us by design. By design. Without these, it's nothing. It's supposed to be a mass boycott. We talked about this on my other channel. The reason it can't be the mass boycott is our phones. Everything go through the phone. Everything. You can. How you go boycott? You got to pay phone bill. So you can't boycott AT&T or Verizon, nothing like that. You ain't gonna let your phone go. You ain't gonna boycott. They was talking about boycotting the stream and shit. Well, when you cut your streaming off, they don't cut it off until the end of the damn billing cycle. You still go watch that shit. Ain't nobody go really. And I know it sounds very negative and shit. What I'm saying, I hope everybody can do it, but the majority of people are not going to do it because they have set up society where people don't have time to think. The majority of the population does not have time to think. They don't have time to process. They don't have time to soak in anything. So the conversations me and you be having are very privileged for us to have the deep conversations we got. Because most people is, guess what? At their second job right now. Not think about none of this shit. People only go by clips they see on Facebook. That's it. People vote based on clips they see on Facebook. People don't go. People take their news from the internet and then they'll just take whatever perspective that is and don't go to any other article
to research it and see. Yeah,
they don't. So they'll just take some shit from one's perspective. So I'm saying all this to say, Juelz Santana's whole thought process about reading ain't that important. You just listen to an audiobook. That's how people get fucked in contracts. Ain't no audiobook for no goddamn contract. Your ass don't know certain words. You know, what was crazy to me was a bunch of people in the last few years. I don't know if you heard this or not. It was a lot of artists talking about they didn't know what was purity.
The shit that means like forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
know
knew
exactly
what
what
that
you're talking
word
about.
was.
Yeah.
I might not be able to pronounce it right now, but I knew what that word, and they was like, they didn't know that. They was signing shit that was saying XXXX in perpetuity or whatever. I knew that word when I was young. That means I knew that meant forever. People don't know what these words are because they just use other words that layman people don't understand. So they go look it up and be like, oh, I didn't know that meant that. I didn't know. They use. That's why legalese.
That's why they write that shit like that.
That's
nigga.
why they write that shit like that. I was listening to people talking about this last Texas law. So it was this water bill, right? That was wrote in Texas that was like, yeah, this is a water infrastructure improvement bill, right? So people thought it was to improve the water infrastructure for their areas. No, all them data centers that's moving down here, you know how much water they need? That bill is gonna build the water infrastructure for those. And it's actually gonna fuck up the infrastructure for the communities, especially the smaller communities. And they was trying to fight back on that shit, but everybody just thought it meant, oh, this is gonna fix the water for everybody. That's not what it meant. Hot Wheels got up the next couple of days. Yeah, it's great. We can partner up with so and so company. They go build all these shits and da 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 da. And everybody was like, "Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I thought it was gonna fix all that budget going to help these multi-billion-dollar corporations, bro."
Damn, the way they be having them propositions written is fucked up too. Like, cause like they'll say to vote yes, but yes really mean no. You really gotta like
You
research that
got
shit,
you
and
got
that's fucked up. That
yeah.
is fucked up. That it's like that.
You not only research, but you gotta ask people, multiple people and shit, because them Texas bills is really fucked up. Which further goes into uh, it's more than just being able to read either. Just because you can read words, you got to understand context. Like a lot of people can't pull context. That's what we was talking about earlier. They'll write some shit that flat out it sound like it don't mean shit. But when you put it in combination with other shit, you be like, get the fuck out of here. They doing X. This is what the fuck they doing. But if you just read it in one single shit and not in context to everything else, it don't sound that bad. It don't sound that bad. That don't sound bad. But it's like puzzle pieces and shit. And people only have one part of the puzzle. Then they finally zoom out, find out that what they thought was a 5-piece puzzle was a 5,000-piece puzzle. And that picture, the picture that it showed, is not a pretty one. And they know that. Like I always done said, pen is mightier than the sword. And if you can't read what the pen has written, you are fucked. And it's more than just about reading. You got to understand, got to be able to comprehend. Reading comprehension is at an all-time low in general too, because we all just read headlines. Don't nobody read to comprehend. People just read to say, "Oh yeah, I read it." Well, what do you mean? And they'll just spit out what the what the headline said. Like, do you know what that means? No? It's right there. I just said it. But what does that mean though? And people, somebody might slap you in the mouth for that. Somebody got real mad at me. I asked them on some shit like that before. So it's sad. Juelz is just perpetuating the shit. He got them upper teeth, man, and he just went. It didn't help him out at all, bro. It's sad. It's sad because we really are going into idiocracy, bro. We really are going into that level, and it's so crazy. We live in that movie for real. We are really living that movie, and I don't know though. It was one more story I want to talk about. Ja Rule. So Ja Rule, spoke about his ass whooping and shit. And let's see. This is so crazy. This punk ass computer go work now. Let's see. Was it on TMZ? I think it was on TMZ. It was another story too that was on TMZ. That was music related.
Did you see the shit with Candy Burris? Getting divorced. So I seen a video the other day where her dude was talking about how if a woman is a woman who got like the bag and shit, and then she married to somebody, like if she out here talking about all this mine, she gonna find herself by herself. And this is like this video that came out. I saw that video like 2 days ago. Now I was on TMZ just looking to see for that story you was looking for.
Yeah.
Now they talking about they divorce and shit.
Well, that video was years.
Was that video that was old as fuck?
That's old as fuck. This is the thing about the Candy and whatchamacallit, which I learned watching all them channels I told y'all about. First off, Candy is a super freak, dog. They be having all sorts of threesomes and shit, and I think Candy just like women, period. I think she just kind of got with old buddy to make it look good business-wise, because she's a very astute.
What's a woman beard? Like they said, the men had a beard and shit. What's the woman? What's that shit called for the women?
Drake girlfriend.
God damn.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think they had a business arrangement because she made him sign a prenup on camera on the Real Housewives shows they on.
It's pretty smart.
But he didn't want to do. He was like, hey, I don't even agree with this prenup. But in the prenup, it said when they break up, he had 30 days to get the fuck out. Now, with that being said, they built a bunch of businesses together and stuff like that, and the prenup was 10 years. This is something new for you people that may not know this. In certain states, there is a 10-year mark where the terms of a prenup, certain parts of the term can expire after 10 months. I mean, after 10 years. So make sure you check your local news, because a lot of people don't be knowing these little caveats in the shit. He stayed married for 11 years to her. So, and from what I've been hearing and shit, he was mostly hands-on with the kids because she was around. She almost got an EGOT, I think, because she was producing Broadway shows.
Oh yeah,
Denzel and shit. She got a Grammy from her songwriting and stuff. I think all she needs is an Emmy or something like that, so she can get it. And I think she do she got a Tony? She might got a Tony. So she trying to be EGOT, and she need an Oscar, I believe, too. So that's what I heard. And I heard they was very open with their relationship and shit. And apparently her mama was an asshole and hated his guts. And they say that her mama supposed to be happy and stuff about it. I don't know nothing about that part.
Damn.
They kind of blame her mama for it, because she treated him messed up from what they say or whatever. I don't know about their part neither, but from how it looks, they gonna have a very amicable breakup and shit. And because both of them about their money and stuff, I think they're gonna be all right. But he said that stuff a long time ago. I talked about Aries Spears today. Was talking about Leslie Jones. Did you see Leslie Jones? Talk about why she was single.
Nah.
So I'm gonna show you this shit, and we gonna get to the damn punk ass Ja Rule, which I ain't go French. Ja Rule really ain't talking about shit. He needs to drop a goddamn single. If you go steady be talking about this shit, is what's the point, nigga? And this further reinforces that time when we seen that nigga in the club and didn't nobody give a fuck.
Yeah, that is crazy as fuck.
Like he didn't even have no star energy or nothing like that. Nobody give a fuck. That nigga walked in and
Like, oh, that nigga Ja Rule there. Okay. Okay.
Ja Rule's in the house, everybody.
Nobody wanted an autograph, nothing, nigga.
I think he left like 3 minutes after.
Yeah, nobody asked for a picture, nigga, nothing. That shit crazy.
Fuck that your ass, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. So
that's fucked up what a song and a rap beef could do, nigga.
You say what?
That's so fucked up what a song and a rap beef could do to you as a person, nigga.
I'm talking about murderous. So this is what she said, and this kind of go back to what Ty said and shit. I believe. Let me see about that, which I guess we can give some context to that because I was talking about that earlier and shit. Because which I think social media is the blame on men and women relations being very fucked up because everybody shit in this type of bubble that is not.
I literally saw some shit today. It was, which I knew this shit was going on, but I think it's just now starting to come out. It's a bunch of these like black IG pages or shit, that faceless shit that's ran by like this particular one was ran by these folks in South India and shit. And they was like promoting hate for black men and black women to be beefing and shit on the internet.
You seen that X shit when Elon made it to where you can see where not only where the profile was created, but where it was posting from at that time. Now, of course, VPNs can throw it off, but half of them mega sites, half of them, all them the divisive ass motherfucker, most of them was made in Turkey, India, all of that shit, man. And like I was talking about that Poison Ivy had spoke about it, and I was telling you about that shit, about that damn the Great Big Hat documentary on Netflix to talk about that's what they was doing in 2016. Shit, all just pumping up all of that shit, divisive shit, and they do that shit for a whole bunch of shit. But this is what this what she had to say about why she's single and shit.
Understand why you wouldn't want a woman like me. I am successful, I'm rich, I can fight. You're saying I love men, thanks. But I don't love a stupid man. If you can't be with my peace, you can be with the door. Yeah. Oh, you're in your masculine area. Well, why don't you get in yours? I'm sick of men telling me, oh, well, you know, you hardcore. Yes, I am. Can you handle it? Oh, well, what you bringing to the table? I am the table.
So, a lot of people done had responses to that. What is your initial response to that?
Wow. Like that sounds like a lot of shit. I wouldn't want. I don't think a lot of men would want none of that shit.
Now, she is a comedian. Could you pick out the parts where she was kind of joking? Because I do give her that grace.
When she's talking about the table, it was kind of a joke, but she still meant it. The fighting part, I get it. The jokes, but yeah, that's
part. Okay.
Thinking about marrying her. That's a rough one.
Yeah. And look, I wish I had the super rig and Bruce said that shit at gmail.com.
I'm gonna keep it real because I'm gonna keep that one right there. Even if you told me like, look, we're gonna pay you $1 million a year, you got to marry Leslie. I'll be like, I'm chilling, bro. I'm cool.
And it really wouldn't work. And it wouldn't work just because under all of that big that all of that, that's a lot of hurt that's talking that she's saying right now. Uh because a lot of women and this online is what I'm seeing this at, Briss. We be talking about this all the time. Most of the shit we be seeing online, we don't really be seeing in real life. People be saying or having certain conversations.
Very true.
Sometimes it is, but a lot of it is not. But um for her, unfortunately, it's just she is tall and the motherfucker, and that's like she bigger than most dudes, and even tall like them NBA WNBA women be having issues if they ain't full blown studied out. Because I do believe like 98% of the WNBA they pulling your bitch a knit
Oh
that
yeah.
off top. But the 2% that's straight, I done seen them talk about it's kind of hard because they want somebody that can cradle them and hold them and carry them. They want to feel, dainty and shit. So they need a nigga that's 7'8" and shit. You know what I'm saying? 6'8". And the population is not that. Being that tall is very, 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 very small percentage. So I done seen and I don't know tall women in life kind of talk on that and just be like, I date short dudes, but if I could, and these real tall ones and shit. Not all, but some. For her, she already got that kind of strike for the average person. Then let's just put it out there, you know what I'm saying? She not, how they say people would have symmetrical faces of
Yeah.
attraction. It just don't seem it's that symmetrical. Unfortunately, Brisk and Super Brisk said that shit at gmail.com.
I did.
You kiss my ass, all right.
I said
I
it.
need this. This is the question. This is what how I get women all the time when we say some shit and they're like, "Oh, you being this, that, and third." I'm like, "All right, your son, the person we talk about. Let's do that right." Is you gonna be happy, or you gonna be like, "Don't come to me with this is what you ain't be right." You know what I'm saying? And I really feel for her because I know she hurt. I know she said, and I don't know what exactly she looking for as far as physicality, but I do know this: she not in the dirt, bro. She got somebody that want her. Check this.
It's definitely somebody that want her.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, come look at this. I don't understand why you wouldn't want a woman like me. Shit, I do. What's going on, girl? I am successful. Yes, you are. One of the greatest comedians to ever do it. You want to do it? Well, I'm rich. And I am poor. They call I can fight. I can throw them hands too, baby. Let's goddamn tag team a motherfucker. You want to do it? I'm sick of men telling me, oh, well, you hardcore. Yes, I am. Well, throw it on me, baby. I'll take all the hardcore you can give. Can you handle it? Well, what you bringing to the table? I am the table. Well, get your ass on that table and goddamn give me what I want. Listen here, Lizzie. I fell in love with you and you was on the Daily Show looking all chocolate and good. Talking about those niggas don't want to. But shit, come on down here to North Carolina. I got something for your ass. You know what they say? Once you go fat, you go back to skinny, and then you come back to fat because you realize skinny wasn't shit in the first place.
So
I'm sure it's multiple motherfuckers who feel that way about her.
and
But
guess
maybe she don't like them kind of folks though.
she don't want that. And that's the problem. Most of us in this world don't want what want us a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. I don't know what she going for, but Precious, she got married.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
She had to cross the street.
she crossed the street. I ain't know that.
She had to cross the street. And I'm
It's
not.
somebody that want everybody though.
It's somebody that want everybody. You know what I'm saying? But in all honesty, though, this does bring something, and this is what's sad about this whole situation and shit, man. As a person that has a daughter, I want my daughter to be accomplished and all of that stuff and have her stuff together and all that. But as just a dude, I have to let her know, be like, look, okay, I'm super proud you got all of that stuff. All right. Most dudes ain't gonna give a fuck unless they bumps. You see how he was a bum? He was like, oh, I'm glad you got the table. Because he's a bum. All right. Anybody, I can be impressed with your shit, but not make it. It's not a part of my checklist of, well, she needs to have X, Y, Z. All you need to do for most of us men is be attractive to us. You ain't got to be attractive to everybody and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we was young, it used to be everybody had to want you. That's why we was fucked up when we was young and shit. And a lot of
I agree.
yeah, back then we was getting with folks just to show off and shit. They ain't like that motherfucker. Sometimes I haven't been with a motherfucker I ain't like. I was like, but when I went out, like, yeah, nigga, how you pull that? I'm like, I don't know, but
Yeah.
then we argue the whole way home and shit. Like, this shit be horrible, horrific arguments and shit. But all we want once we get in a mature state is somebody who is attractive to us, somebody that treats us with respect, somebody that we feel treats themselves with respect, so we can respect them, and are not idiots. Okay, you just gotta not be stupid. You ain't gotta have I don't care if you got a house by the time I meet you.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that. No.
A car is preferable, but it's not a big thing. Cause guess what? You ain't got no car, less chance to cheat on me. So guess what? Car. I'm just joking. But the boxes that women need ticks for them ain't the same boxes that men need ticks for us. We don't. And like I said, most niggas, if somebody come to me be like, man, she got a good ass job, I'm like, why you gonna break that girl heart like that, dog? Like, if he come to me with any type of monetary type shit about a girl, like, man, you ain't grown out of pimping yet, dog. Can you not use somebody? Because that's how most dudes look at it. If somebody as a man that even when I didn't have my shit together, it was, dude, I don't know if you've been through this before. I was and it's always RNs. RNs be wanting to take care of everybody and their mama for some real reason. I would date people when I didn't have shit, and they'd be like, yeah, we gonna do this. I'm gonna take you and your kids to Disney World. I was like, pump brakes. No, you're not gonna take me and my kids to Disney World. I didn't say it like that, but I was like, no, we good.
Damn.
I don't want to take from a woman. Like
Yeah,
that.
that's never been my shit neither, man. Like, I don't need a woman to take care of me
At all.
That seems very feminine.
And now check this out though. It's not a turn off that she offered this shit. It's just that's not what I need your back for. Like, that's good that she can. I'm not turning it down. It's just not like that one, like a plus sign to me. Wait, well, it's not a plus sign. It's a plus sign, but
it's not a necessity and shit.
It's not a necessity. She ain't have to do that type of shit. The next dude she got with took full blown advantage of that shit all the way to the max. And I was like, hey. And I think they still together. I don't think they ever got married, but I think they still together and shit. But we don't, most dudes that I know that got their shit together, we don't really have no prerequisite of education and shit. With that being said, I got a daughter. She needs to be educated because just in case, she need to be self-sustaining in this world that we in. You know what I'm saying? And she need to have the same opportunities as everybody else, and she need to know how to read. She need to know how to do contracts, and she needs to be set as possible. Luckily, she has women in her life that can teach her though that first off, you don't need to be leading with all that shit too, because that's how predators mark you and shit. You need to really be quiet about all of that shit. Nigga don't need to know what the fuck you got, because niggas is some scumbags out there. So I wouldn't want her to lead with none of that shit. I wouldn't want, if she got a balling ass car, I would tell her to go on a date in the goddamn hoopty and some shit and all sorts of shit, so she don't run into no shady, shicey ass niggas. Leading with that shit usually gets you used by the wrong people. Having it is not bad, but the whole screaming from the mountaintops and stuff usually don't amount to what they think. And like I said, we don't have the same checklist and stuff. We just want somebody that we get along with And if you want kids, we feel like it's a good mom for the most part and shit. And I'm talking about the mature people that's ready for relationships. You still got your young cats or old cats out there. Them old niggas that's weird. They be talking about, yeah, I don't need no old bitch. I want a young bitch. And they be talking about 35 old. I'm like, nigga, are you crazy? Or what is wrong with you, bro?
Kevin Gates just had a little outburst the other day about that shit.
He know he missed right here.
He definitely missed Drika.
Drika, that's the he like she was
dope. Like she was out here farming and shit, business savvy, fine in the motherfucker. Like, yeah.
And had his back. I don't know what the fuck wrong with him, but this is the same nigga that will swear look you dead in your face and say that he put his hands on a motor and made that start.
That nigga, and he said if he was lying, nigga kill his kids right now. Nigga
I'm
said
talking
that
about what type of shit do you don't put that on? I'm cool with putting shit. I really don't even believe in putting shit on most shit, but it's certain shit I just won't. That's not you don't put your kids on some bullshit like that. You know you didn't do that, nigga. You know that it was a loose wire, and that person probably jiggled some shit, and they started that bitch up. You just happen to have your hands on it. Don't be saying you started a car, because I ain't heard no more car starts that you have started, my nigga. Yeah, he fucked up, and I think it's a lot of dudes, and that's why I don't like this online shit, because the dudes I know in real life don't want what these niggas be saying that they be wanting on these on this online shit at all, at all, and it really ain't difficult. This online shit, I really feel like it's fucking up relationships because people listen to all these people, and when it's very simple, you like what you like. A lot of people, what you think about this? How many people you know going off somebody else's checklist?
man, it's a lot of people doing that shit.
Going off of somebody else's checklist. That's a number one fuck up for everybody. Going off of some just because this other person require all of this shit don't mean shit. That nurse person I told y'all about before, I didn't have shit. And she didn't give a fuck because she had more money. She had enough money for me and 4 other motherfuckers. She didn't care what I had at all on no levels. And she didn't listen to other motherfuckers at all. She happy right now with old buddy and shit. Anybody else would be like, oh, you trying to use you. Blah, blah, blah. She didn't give a fuck because that wasn't a requirement that somebody had more money. That was not on her checklist. And she did cheat on him with me for a long time though.
God damn.
Because he was always out you spending her money.
Damn.
So hey, it is what it is. She knew I was just there for the human connection. You know what I'm saying? I don't need people money, but people need to stop going by other people's checklists on some real shit. Because a lot of people are unhappy watching these videos, taking other people's checklists. Same thing with a lot of dudes. Any dude that's watching this, if you are don't go by this whole rhetoric, get with a younger girl because they ain't got no baggage, none of that shit. You get you a young girl, she gonna become your baggage because she gonna fuck you up in the head. She gonna fuck you up in the head. You gonna be don't be getting no young girl that don't know herself. 25, 24, that is a discovery zone time. Okay. Don't do that to yourself. Okay, because they'll be with you for a little bit, they go eventually bounce. And then these dudes be all bitter and to be bitter and old and bitter and shit. 20-year-olds are for 20-year-olds. That's who 20-year-olds are for. Okay. 30-year-olds, then you can be in your 40s. You can dibble and dabble in that. But these dudes preaching about that young thug, not young thug, but slim thug and all these cats and da 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 da. These niggas don't never have no women.
Nigga, 20s is wild.
That shit
like
insane.
talking to a woman that's in their 20s, that's almost like talking to a teenager. Like sometimes, depending on
because you just too far it's too dude for that to work. She would have had to been a bopper or something, like experience life and then experience a whole bunch of shit for that to ever work. But why would you want somebody you can control? That joke I said earlier about I don't want to have a car because there's less chance to cheat on me or whatever, that's just a joke. But people, you can't control whether somebody go cheat on you. That's something else that people need to understand. You can't control that. People be like, I'm gonna get with somebody younger. I'm gonna get with this person. That's you rolling the dice on that period. Period. You rolling dice on it. It don't matter if you don't known each other forever. It don't matter. You just pick the person where you just think it's the least likeliest they go cheat on you. And what's he gonna say?
I'm gonna say with these young 20 something, but them motherfuckers grew up listening to City Girls, motherfucking Sexy Red. They'll fuck around, fuck you all the way over.
I ain't gonna front. If you an old nigga, they need to do that. The fuck they gonna do with your old ass?
You better chill out on that shit.
And the weirdest shit to me is the niggas that be like, oh, she don't want to have no bodies. I don't want to. What the fuck?
Yeah, now
because
that's pretty wild.
That is guaranteeing you go get cheated on. If she ain't had enough bodies, then you come in and then she end up watching some shit or somebody put on game about some shit, she gonna get curious. And if she young enough and she talk to the right person, they be like, girl, you too right girl or something like, girl, you too bad. Or just somebody her age come and got that mojo. The pheromones is in the air, ain't nothing she can do about it. You gonna get fucked over in this motherfucker, man. People is as you need to be. 20s is discovery zone. And I think it should be a law that everybody be a hoe for 10 years before they get I think it should be 10 years of hoeage on both sides for men and women. And if I could be the president, I would make it illegal to get into a real relationship with somebody before the age of 30.
I could see that.
Period.
Because I was definitely not ready. I thought I was. I was not ready before the age of 30 something.
For real though, like 33 really is really around that time. I think when nobody be able to get married until the age of 35. And if you meet somebody that's so the lowest somebody could get married is I would make it 33. And y'all would have to sign up and take counseling classes and shit. The how hard it is to divorce somebody in the world I run will be how
These motherfuckers get married.
shit. Electricity going down there?
Y'all, is it raining up there?
Nope. Oh, this just in my office. Hey, you remember that time you was plugging all that shit up in your office? Like, yeah, I don't think this is good for the electricity, but I'm anyway.
Yeah, yep.
I think that shit happened in my room because in my office, because everybody else shit work, my breaker probably done pop.
Yeah, I say that circuit breaker probably pop.
Yeah,
you probably need a bigger amperage circuit breaker for that shit.
This the first time this shit have never happened. So I don't know what the hell because the lights in here working. So ain't no goddamn telling.
Yeah, that's why we've been on here 98 minutes.
Damn, that's because you ain't got to go to work and shit. See what happened when motherfuckers got time to do shit. All right, I'm about to go through the chats and shit because this feel like us regular FaceTime, and nigga, I forgot we was on the goddamn motherfucking YouTube. I'm dead serious. I did. Let me see where this goddamn. Which one of these? Go to the room. Ain't none of these motherfuckers went out. Let's see. Office.
Well, you know, because like with them shit, they could look like they on, but you still like press it and press it the way it's supposed to be. If it got a little play in it, then you got to reset that motherfucker.
Hold on. I gotta look at this shit right here. Cause I'm gonna put in a new circuit.
Hold on, your volume went out. You muted. Can you hear me? You muted. Yo, super. Yo, you muted. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah. You was muted for a while.
Oh, where? That's because she was trying to call. Let me see. Is the lights off up there? Yes, I was in the shower when it went off. I thought you were playing a joke on me. Oh no, the electricity went out. I'm out there messing with the circuit breaker thing down there. So you ain't finished your shower? Oh my bad. I'm about to go turn it on. I'm about to go fix it. All right, let's read these comments and see what folks talking about. Now I do agree. Oh, like I want to go all the way back to the top. Why they don't keep the damn chat all the way to the top?
Yeah, that shit. Wow.
Because our electricity is out in the rest of the house, and so I might just turn off the whole damn thing. Let's see.
But did you know what I was talking about when I was saying some of it could be tripped, but it don't like snap it all the way to the other side. So you still kind of like gotta press on it, even though the direction is going on the C, and it may have a little play in it, like it'll be able to move a little bit, like a loose tooth and shit, if that shit pop without it going all the way across.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know. Let me see. Patio, dining room, living room. Can you see the chats?
Yeah.
If you can, see what's up with that. Cause I can still talk. I just can't read.
Bet. I'm gonna start from the top. Oh, up top up here. Let me see. Oh, LLB in here. Shout out. What's the Kai? Juelz can't be for real. What's the Kai stated that? Let's see. Let's another stupid take. I'm assuming that was Juelz. At this point, they're just saying stuff. I prefer reading to listening to audiobooks. People want to go. What's the concept? People want to go viral, no matter if it's good or bad. I agree with that.
I
When it
agree
comes to
with that.
Jude, yeah, I definitely agree with that.
I agree with that shit.
I am Miss Spine. I'm probably saying that wrong. Hopefully, I'm not. His brain got messed up when they put them new teeth in his mouth.
Hey, for real. Okay.
Yo,
He
I've
went to.
been seeing some wild shit about how you supposed to keep all the teeth in your mouth and shit for all kind of reasons.
He probably went. You know they was doing. You know he probably didn't go to a real dentist. You know they got them dentist technicians and shit. Motherfucker went to jail for that shit, selling courses on how to put teeth in people's mouth and shit. With ain't a dentist or nothing.
Yeah, that's wild. Hey, what's Kaba have a good point? She said what's crazy is teachers were talking about how children couldn't read a couple years ago and everybody was attacking them. I remember that shit.
Yep. And it's super true, man. That's what's sad, dude. It's a real thing. Like and they still talking about it. They are still and that was what was fucked up about that one No Child Left Behind shit, because it was just pushing kids through school and shit. You didn't have to know shit.
That was pretty wild. Jaded Mass, she
You didn't have
said
to
she
know anything.
agreed with what you was talking about earlier, mentioned the same thing as and for the ones who can read, most can't comprehend what they've read.
Yep. That's the sad part about it. It's so much more it's the fundamentals of reading and shit. That are missed, and they on some real shit, bro. I don't know if you know this, dude. The curriculum that kids getting, especially the younger kids, is shit.
And I see. So Jaded Mass, she said one thing that I disagree with this one. Well, she said like removing cursive from the schools or learning to tell time from regular clock. Like the time thing, I think, but I really don't see no reason for people to know cursive right now.
Wait, you can hear me? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay. What you say now?
Jaded Mass said like removing cursive from the schools or learning to tell time from a regular clock or watch. Like the time thing, I think that's important. The cursive, I honestly can't see no reason. I can't see any application for cursive right now.
You want to know something? I will. I understand from like I guess a business, making money type shit, but cursive is just an art. It's like hieroglyphics and shit. Like it's just art. It's a dope way to write, and it's a good way to, because to be honest, man, it's very dangerous that we are not recording shit on paper no more. Everything digital. So guess what? Digital can be controlled by people, and so now we ain't writing. And yeah, I get it. Cursive ain't like the people just need to be able to write in general, but cursive is important just on some shit pretty type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's eloquent, and that's just a part of human communication and shit, man. And that's the type of shit that's happening, dude, to where we not we just getting rid of everything because that's not gonna make no money. That's not efficient. That's not this, that, and third. And it be more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the point I never thought about till you just said that, was the fact that we definitely don't write shit down, because if an EMP bomb drop and they just get rid of all the data and shit that's on the fucking internet or in the computer, like, we don't have shit written down. That is
Don't
a big fucked up part.
got shit wrote down.
I never thought about that shit until just right now.
What are you doing?
I told you to go out.
Why?
Because the internet is gone. Because some ain't working in here.
Your shit still out.
How do you know it's in here? What if it's not my room? What if it's not the thing in my room?
Oh wait, I fixed it. Oh no, I didn't fix it. Something broke. Oh my
gosh. How do you know it's not
gosh.
the one in my room? The thing in my room, the green.
Because it connects to this down here, and electricity don't work in me and my living room. Oh shit. My electricity don't work in here, but they work in the other rooms, man.
Nah, that's super.
And I flipped all the damn breakers.
Yeah, that's, you only got one circuit breaker, only one panel. You might have 2 panels.
It's supposed to be. That's because you rich and you got a rich person.
No, I said you might have 2 panels.
I don't think I got 2 panels. The other panel is to the. That ain't no panel. One goes to the jacuzzi and shit. But that they wired that into this, but it's got its own little box and shit. I don't know what to do, man. Maybe how could one of these breakers? If one of the breakers was bad though,
that could happen.
would it still pop?
If the breaker was
I think one of these
bad, you ain't got no electrical test meter, do you?
What's that look like? Well, how that work?
Where you can see what the voltage is on the shit.
Voltage? Yeah, I got one of them.
Because you could put a tester on one of those circuits. Oh, your shit went to mute again. Or maybe I just can't hear it. Okay, I can hear you again. I can hear you now.
I'm about to get the fuck off of here. I got a multimeter thing or whatever. So what I need to check the check the
check it at the breaker, like at the breaker, like from the breaker to the neutral and shit like that. Yo, hey, Teresa Kimbrough said she tired of catching strays, talking about her profession. She never took care of a man.
I don't know, cause it's something the breaker thing ain't broke. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go out and check. I think I got to swap something out or something. I might have to unplug something in the crib. I don't know what caused
because
this.
their shit should have came back on. If that's wild.
I told y'all. It be. Hey, you can't. You go use the kids' shower. They lights still on. But you don't really need no lights to take a shower. Well, if the kids' shower's on, I'm gonna try to fix it, but I don't know what's the problem. I'm trying to fix it. Sorry, my love. Fuck, man.
And Jaded Mass, I see you said what at Brisk. I was talking about the cursive stuff.
Let's see.
Yeah, I will show you.
Oh no! Wait, what you say about your profession? I can give you a list of professions that I know for a fact will take care of niggas. And easy. I'm talking about, hey, to any man out there, if you ever want to get took care of, go join one of them travel groups. Any groups where it's traveling nurses. You can join them groups. You get taken care of very expeditiously, and they'll look good too. That's the good thing. You can find some baddies in them groups that will take care of you because they lonely. And who else? I ain't go front. Nurses really take the whole ex-military. You get you an ex-military, she'll take care of you and shit. Especially if she got 100% disability. I'm talking about you ain't got to worry about nothing. What else? I'm trying to think. Who else take care of you? And it ain't no problem. Them the 2 main ones that I know for a fact. Now you can find a bunch of call center ones that can take care of you, but not like they can get you a PlayStation or some shit, but not real. They can't go. You ain't going to get no goddamn GMC Sierra with them. But them other two, them RNs, I'm telling you, you get you a 2026 GNC Sierra. They go give her 0 interest for the first 36 months on that bitch because her shit that far because she put 22,000 down on that bitch. Cash.
Hey, you ain't bullshit though that.
Cash. So now make sure they ain't got no kids. But no, as long as they ain't got no kids. Oh, anybody that I'm gonna be honest, this gonna sound sad. The more degrees they got, the bigger the chance they go take care. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know this girl. She run her own. She get grants and shit because she do all this kidney work and shit, right? And she done won all these awards and peer reviewed papers and stuff. And she spent her 20s and 30s excelling in life. Now she in her 40s. You know them Instagrams where they still fishing. Like you see they put that ain't nothing sadder than them 40. It's cool if you okay with being single, but the ones that be advertising it on the social media and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it be this how you know they be cool with their life. If they posting a bunch of shit with their homegirls or they mama and shit, if it's a lot of people, but when they by themselves and they looking, you know, they at sports events, they out in nature fishing and shit. They fishing for a nigga, and it is very obvious.
I had this woman. She was a C-suite executive, and she was trying to do on some stuff like that. And I'm still like her social media friend and shit. So I see her husband that she taking care of and shit. Now the motherfuckers be in Switzerland on first class flights and shit. I was like, damn, maybe I should have.
You
thought
shouldn't have.
about that shit a little more.
Oh, you shouldn't have, cause it's something else. It's something else going on in there, buddy. It never fails. No, I'm lying. Cause old girl I told y'all about wasn't nothing wrong with her. It's just she had kids and stuff, and I'm not a good stepdad type person because I'm barely a good regular dad. So I couldn't have did it. And I was tired. I felt bad ignoring her kids when they would say hello. Because I didn't want them to build no bond. Because I was just there dropping off balls. Who is this? Oh, is your electricity off in your room? Damn.
Like my sink light.
The bathroom light work? Why would some of the shit work, Briss, but some of the other shit won't work?
That's what I don't understand because your circuit breakers, because you flip them all, right? Like you reset them all.
And the main one. I flipped all of them and the main one. Yes, sir.
But you got a short.
Go where?
Go out like at a restaurant or something.
Oh, you ain't going with your mom? Oh, okay then. Yeah, we can do that.
Hey, you don't smell like nothing, no fire or nothing like that nowhere, right? Because a short could be fucked up, but a short would mean that it's like metal touching the metal and some shit is hot.
Oh shit! Hell no! I can't afford my house burning down right now. All right, y'all. We about to get the fuck off here. I'm about to get off here. I gotta find this shit. Cause the main modem is where the electricity out and shit. And I can't even move it because I got it hardwired into some other shit.
Damn. Yeah, you gotta figure that shit out.
Man.
That's wild though. I don't know what the fuck. That's wild right there. I don't get that.
Probably
I've been out the electrician game for too long.
I know what it is. It's because I said I kind of, just in case, you know, kids ain't a blessing. And that's where it came down.
Hey, you got that Brian McKnight son treatment.
You might be one of them aborted children spirits coming down here fucking with the house.
Oh, shit. God damn.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't have had enough time for you, man. Please, just turn the electricity back on, bro.
I'm fucking weak, dog.
God damn, man. See? And if they had been on the earth, if they doing this type of petty shit from the other side, nigga, just imagine what the fuck they would have did here. I probably wouldn't have woke up out of my sleep one night, nigga. I did the right thing. All right. Well, we'll check. We'll catch up with y'all. Hopefully, it don't be no struggle. When I can't promise that we might be doing one of these type of struggles the next damn time. Because I ain't gonna lie, I want to kick that damn computer in the face.
And I ain't gonna lie, on Wednesday, I'm gonna definitely be on the stream, drunk.
Okay.
Probably tipsy. Probably tipsy.
No, you done already gave us the.
Yeah.
Let us know what our expectations need to be. Some of y'all probably gonna get cussed out. I'm just. I'm
a super happy drunk.
Oh, okay, then that's cool.
That's why like I used to go to the clubs and shit. I used to be like, man, I don't want to drink and shit just in case somebody was tripping. I'm super happy drunk.
Oh, okay, that's good then. That's good then. All right, yeah, we gonna have a good time then on Wednesday, y'all. So y'all be safe out there. Thank you for all the likes, the dislikes, super chats, no chats, regular chats, follows, unsubscribes, all of that. Thank you for the jobs that you do. If you're on your way to the third shift, be safe out there, especially if it's some fog. And thank you for making us your second shift destination station for procrastination. We will see y'all Wednesday. Peace out.
Peace.